All right, so my name is Rookie Reviewer, and I know a lot of y'all do not care where I have been, but that's okay. Reason that's okay is because a lot has happened in my life these last 2 years. One thing, I got married last year. I moved out last year. I got real focused on work, so I didn't really have a lot of time or motivation to do any type of recordings, being consistent with my videos. Then I was also very discouraged on a lot of my videos because at the time I'm like, I'm doing the best as I can. I don't have anything because I all my videos uh, from I started all the way up until I stopped doing YouTube. Sorry, I'm looking at my dog. I was recording and editing everything on my PlayStation 4. So yeah, if y'all have ever used Share Factory, you know what I'm talking about. Uh, this is so unprofessional, but who cares? We ain't there yet. Rookie reviewer, yeah, we ain't there yet. So basically, I am gonna start doing YouTube videos again. This is just me putting it out there, saying, "Oh, this is a." We'll go along the lines of saying this is like our first step. This is a first step. There's a lot of YouTube videos I want to delete, but for personal reasons, I will not be deleting them. And I'll tell you why in a little bit. But yeah, so basically, I've started to get a little bit of motivation, but then I also was being super lazy all of last year because COVID smacked the mess out of us. And all I was just like, I was working from home at that point, and then I got married in June, and I didn't build my gaming PC yet, so I didn't want to record anything else on my PlayStation because that junk is super janky, and I didn't want to use my laptop that I was using because that junk is just it's garbage. It's like old as heck. It's an old Lenovo uh, laptop that I bought off of my pastor. So yeah, we're not even gonna talk about that piece of trash anymore. I think I threw it away. I think I have thrown it away at this point. But yeah, COVID was around. Then I got COVID. Me and my wife, we got COVID a couple months after our wedding. So we didn't get it at the wedding because there was people there. There was a lot of people, a lot of family there. But nobody caught COVID. Like, out of everybody that was at the wedding, only me and her got it. And we got it. We got married in June of last year, June 7th. We just had our first anniversary this month, 10 days ago exactly. Um, but out of everybody there, only us two got COVID. And we got COVID like maybe 3 months later. So she was working at a daycare. So we assumed one of the babies gave it to her because that's probably super illegal. So I'm not going to tell you anything else about that. Just know that we got COVID and we don't think it was from us because we were masked up. Freaking mask off. We was not mask off because we are not insane people. That being said, we got COVID last year. I was out of work. I wasn't out of work. They gave us work. They gave us time off work. When you get COVID, you normally get 2 weeks, basically. So I already work from home, so that doesn't really affect me. But I did want to finesse my way into getting it because I felt absolutely horrible. I feel like I could have worked through it, but I was not doing that. I needed rest because I wanted to be super perfect because I wanted the current promotion that I have. No, ma'am, stop doing that. Sorry, again, that's my puppy. That's another thing that happened. But on top of that, got my time off, and then my wife, she got her 2 weeks off, but then she was still keeping COVID. Like COVID kept sticking around. We were doing everything, bro. Like we were feeling better. She just couldn't taste or smell still, so she didn't work for like 3 months after that, and they didn't pay her after the 2 weeks. So Like, again, if I say anything, it'd probably be super illegal. So let's go ahead and not talk about it. But yeah, that happened. Nothing else of importance happened after that. But the week that I was about to go back to work from after having COVID was when I went ahead and started buying the rest of the pieces for my PC. I built my PC for almost $900. Off the top of my head, I have I want to say a 650 watt power supply. I will be upgrading that in the future because I do plan on getting like a 2080, if not a 3060 or 3070. It depends on what's available and what's in my price range. But right now I have a Radeon I have a XRX Radeon 5500 XT. I'm not going to lie to you. It is garbage. It's garbage. That's the whole reason there's not a video game playing in the background as I'm speaking, because it sucks. It sucks. My games look beautiful. Don't get me wrong. They look amazing most of the time. And then as soon as I start trying to record them, that's when it starts jacking up. So it's kind of just like, whatever. It sucks. Like, I'm talking about frames dropped, and I don't know if it's my CPU, but a lot of YouTubers have been saying the Ryzen 3600 is really good, even without the X. I just got the base Ryzen 3600, and I like it. I like that one a lot. I can probably keep that one for a long time until I need to upgrade it, which would in turn mean I would have to get a whole new other stuff. I was kind of like real poor with it. I had about $800 and bought everything else. But basically, I got that. I got one of those darkFlash D21X. It's like some Chinese thing, some Chinese PC case that Joey Delgado was recommending a lot, and Scattervolt were recommending a lot. Shouts out to y'all. You're the reason I was able to even build my PC. Y'all were the actual reason that I even wanted to be so fervent on keeping my money to get a PC and build it myself. I got that. Can't remember what it is. I think I got a MSI PRO-VDH Max motherboard. It's a B550. B450. Yeah, it's a B450 motherboard. It's cool. I don't really think you need a crazy motherboard for anything, so it's perfect. I got it for like $75. It's like worth $120 something now. I don't know why. It's a budget motherboard. I got that, and I got Corsair something, man. Everything will be in the description of what I use to build my PC. Like, it's a really good PC for what it's going to be used for, but when it comes to recording stuff, I have a lot of issues. I don't know if OBS just does not like, they just don't rock with, AMD graphics cards. I heard that they really don't, but I will put everything that I'm using down in the description, and I'll put the current price of how much it costs now. Yeah, ever since buying my PC, I've done the exact same thing that I did with my PlayStation. I got 300, 400 and some games on my PlayStation. I'll have to count how many games I've bought since October on my PC, because I love buying video games. Like, I have a problem. My backlog for video games is about as crazy as my backlog for manga or anime. Like, it's ridiculous. I have a problem. Don't be like me, kids. Finish things that you start. Finish things that you buy. It will help you in the long run, saving money. Pretty sure I've wasted a couple $100,000 since I was 18 years old. Don't do it. I don't recommend it, but the hobby is fire. You get it. You got to get it. Is whatever. But yeah, so what I'm going to be bringing to this channel, obviously, there are certain games I can play. A lot of my 3D ones are the ones that look amazing, like Destiny 2, Red Dead Redemption, Call of Duty, things like that. Genshin Impact, I think, can run pretty good, but I haven't tried it yet. But I will be playing more indie games on the channel. I won't be doing a whole bunch of like playthroughs. It'll be sometimes one and dones. I may still do reviews on that, but I think I want to start doing reviews on anime and manga, because that's all three of these things, like video games, manga, anime. Like I've been dealing with them since I was in like second grade, I want to say, and I've always loved them. So that's like something I'm really trying to get together. So that's pretty much what I want to do with this channel. Now back to real life stuff. Still got a full-time job. Probably won't quit no time soon. Yes, I was in the stock market for the last year. Made a lot of money, lost a lot of money. Real life hits you, so you need that money to be sold, make sacrifices, blah, blah, blah. And it sucked, but it was worth it. What I had to do was definitely worth it. My best friend, you all have heard him on this channel a couple times, not a lot, because I was kind of embarrassed when I first started YouTube, because a lot of our other friends were really like, bro, this man doing YouTube, you recording YouTube videos, bro, say bad. Like I couldn't keep some of those videos and put them on YouTube because they were just insane. You know, I used to cuss and stuff like crazy, but I don't really feel like, I felt at the time, I was like, man, I don't know, bro, it's kind of whack. Like I don't need somebody saying something, horrible, and then I'm getting canceled for it, or you don't even need to be, like, I don't care. Like I don't want to get put through none of that. God. This is how you know I don't be talking. My new job does not require me to talk. Anyways, he passed away in January. I was like super distraught. Low-key still think I'm grieving, because there are a lot of times where I literally think to myself, like, what could I have done to save him? You know how it is. Like, if you lose somebody real close to you, bruh, I'm talking about, he was my best friend. Like, I'm talking about my family adopted him. Like, me and my cousin, he was our brother. Like, that was our best friend of all time. And he was even cool with my other best friend. Like it was like boom, like good kid, wasn't into nothing crazy. You know how it go. You young and black, you die, and then it's like, oh, he was a good kid. He never really did anything, and it's like that. Like it's like, oh well, what about that time he did this? But like, yeah, that doesn't get him killed. Anything that he did that was considered bad in the eyes of the people is nothing that he would have been killed for, because it's been about 5 months. The 29th of this month, it's been 5 months, and his killers have not been caught. I'll probably talk about that in depth in the future. It won't be no time soon, because honestly, it's not going to be a main focus. I will be doing podcasts and stuff, though, so I may speak more on it there. We're sitting at about 13 minutes right now. This is not going to be an edited video, and I may just start this over, but who knows. Actually, that does sound like a great idea. I probably won't do it, and I'm kind of just rambling and stuff, but videos will be returning to the YouTube channel. I also will be getting into streaming. Giving that a try. Sorry, golly, this is embarrassing. Yeah, so I'll be trying to work on those things, get some content going. I'm actually kind of motivated to do more stuff now than I was a couple months ago. I almost was finna just say I'm never coming back to YouTube when Zay died. But if my cousin didn't say, bruh, he would want you to go and do the things that you said that you were going to do, because he would be proud of you. So I was like, you know what, that's facts, because he's been telling me, bro, you need to get back into YouTube. You need to do this and that. And I believe that that's true. If anybody says anything about this, my what's the name? My webcam not being centered, I'm reporting you. But no, I'm just kidding. That being said, I hope y'all have a good rest of the day. Continue to be who you say you're going to be people of integrity. And God bless you.